Because yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. France versus Iceland, 2-1. Yes, it could have been a 2-2. Really good performance by Iceland. Had it not been from that disallowed goal, I thought the disallowed goal was a little bit excessive. The only thing was that Konate didn't pull the other guy's shirt. Had he tugged his shirt just once, maybe the ref could have seen that as both equally fighting for the ball, because it wasn't enough to bring him down. To the degree that he felt down, I don't think that was enough. Not someone like Konate. But yeah, irrespective, I thought it was a foul. Again, just a little bit excessive. Very surprised with Iceland's performance. That I think they deserve that 2-2. I think they deserve that 2-2. Maybe even the win. Although the whole momentum was France. Like, let's also be honest about that. France was completely dominating this game, as they should be. Not only because they're France and the super stacked squad that they have, but also that they're playing in France at Parc des Princes, PSG's field. So it made sense for them to play the way they did, again, because of the team that they have. Is just like, I still think that they're one of the favorites to win this World Cup, or next year's World Cup. But I really want to get into France and just the little things here and there that I believe might get in the way in their attempts to get to that trophy for the World Cup. But Iceland, I was surprised by Iceland, because I was initially trying to watch the Ukraine match, and I just couldn't get to that game because I watched the first half, but I couldn't finish watching the whole game because I had to leave for work. But I told myself I would catch the next half, but it was such a poor first half. I didn't feel that France had any competition in that game, so I said, it wasn't worth watching. It just wasn't worth watching. But this game, I was pleasantly surprised again because of Iceland. Iceland surprised me where I thought they didn't have any game. They didn't have any attack. I was completely wrong about that. What they did, besides taking really, really good care of the ball and just circulating that ball and just keeping possession of that ball the times that they were allowed to have, I thought they did an exceptional job at that. And then breaking France's lines. I was not prepared for that. Especially again with the team that they have. Even though the back line, the fullbacks, and Konate, Upamecano, Koundé, the guy that didn't play that well, I thought was what's his name? He's fallen in form. Theo Hernandez, still just impenetrable at times. We've seen that in the past with these guys, especially with Upamecano and Konate. There's no getting through them. And yet Iceland somehow managed to pull that off. I thought they did a really good job to getting past the fullback, especially working on the wings. But having said that, besides that, and I think they should have gotten the 2-2. They didn't, and that's fine as well, because it's France, also one of the favorites, like I said, to win the World Cup. I feel that France is in major need of a creative midfielder. I don't think they have that. I don't think they have that with Tchouaméni. I don't think they have with Manu Kone, despite both of them having a good match against Ukraine, and especially in this game. Huge match from both of them. But they don't have that kind of Pogba, Griezmann type of player, and I think that's what they're missing. I wouldn't be surprised that they're banking on Pogba coming back and getting in form. It's just a matter of him just playing maybe, a season of football, or maybe half a season of football for Deschamps to give him the call back up to the national team. I wouldn't be surprised. And I think there's more of a chance of that happening than Neymar joining the Brazilian team, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I do feel that France is missing that creative midfielder. Absolutely. They are missing that creative midfielder, because I said I don't see that in Tchouaméni. I don't see that in Manu Kone. And despite that beautiful pass that it was intended for Barcola, but Mbappe just managed to be there to intersect the pass. But that's where that ball needs to go anyways. Even if Barcola wasn't going to get to that ball, I thought that was a really good place to pass from Tchouaméni. But I don't see Manu Kone, for instance, being that player where solid when it comes to defense, but I didn't see that attacking or getting that ball inside the goal. The two opportunities I think he had, maybe he had three opportunities, but the two ones that I remember with the pass, I think it was from Mbappe to Thuram, that ended up heading a really good ball, and the keeper, Iceland's keeper, was amazing. Olafsson or something like that. Amazing. He made some very impressive stops. The rebound to Manu Kone should have gone in. I'm sorry, and that was a really good save. You could tell me that was all the keeper. Yes, that was very, very well done by the keeper. But Manu Kone, just because you have somebody like Mbappe and Barcola and Desiree Doué and Dembele, Thuram as well, in charge of putting those balls inside the net, doesn't mean that you as a midfielder can't score. You should be able to score. You get paid massive amounts of money to be able to play this game, and part of it is scoring when you have the chance. And I thought he had the chance twice, not once. So to say that he had a monster game, even though I did say he had a big game, he had a really good game. I think, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to talk about this, because I heard the media, especially French media, just praising Manu Kone and Tchouaméni, especially Manu Kone. Yes, really good player, but you got to score. That has to be part of your skill set as a player, as a professional player for your national team, to be able to score. I'm sorry, that's unacceptable. You have to be able to score. So yeah, he had a really good game. Tchouaméni as well. Again, another one that's been, I thought, heavily, way too praised. Despite the beautiful ball that he gave Barcola and Mbappe, sturdy in the defense, commanding a lot more, being a little bit more of a leader. And you're noticing that a little bit more ever since, maybe Xabi Alonso has something to do with that, with his involvement in Real Madrid. I still don't think it was that big of an impression. I thought they had really good games, and that's it. If you put Mbappe enough times in the middle, he's going to respond. He's going to learn something, but he's no Messi, he's no Neymar, despite him being one of the best players in the world right now. He's not really doing that job as a playmaker. I think he's trying to, and maybe he'll get there. I don't know if he'll get there in time to be ready for the World Cup and play against bigger teams like Portugal, Spain, Argentina. But, he's trying. He would drop back all the time, and he would try to start to play himself. But, man, he's got to work on that. Not even his passes, but his decision-making. They were awful. I don't know how many balls he gave away, because he made easy decisions look absolutely difficult. He was on difficult mode anytime he was just passing the ball. And then with his little, this is just my personal gripe with Mbappe, but just quit with trying to be Cristiano Ronaldo or Neymar. He's trying to be something that he's not. You got to stop that, man. You play to your strengths, which is running fast with the ball and scoring, which is no small feat. It's not like anybody could do that. But stop doing these little things that you're not. It's definitely not part of who you are. I think it gets in the way of his game, especially when he can't make even simple passes. He's trying to make these elaborate skill plays that he can't pull them off. A lot of times he can't pull them off. And another one that's guilty of that is Vinicius, when he's trying to do the rainbow flick. Besides that, look, he got the assist, he got the goal for the penalty, and people are just going to say nothing but good things about Mbappe. They're going to just erase away all the mistakes that he made in this game. So I just wanted to bring that up. That's pretty much it. I thought everyone else had a pretty good game. To me, again, France is one of the favorites, along with Portugal, Spain, England, perhaps, if you want to throw them in. I don't know about Germany. I don't know what Germany's doing. Maybe Norway will surprise us. Argentina, definitely, on the South American side. So they're still up there. I don't see why France shouldn't take this all the way. And the only thing probably getting in the way is these little things that they got to fix with some of these players. But mostly in the middle. Mostly in the middle, I think that they need that. They need that creative person that they don't have as of yet. Anyways, guys, that's all I want to say about that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.